I normally take selfies and I send it to my friends.
I think it's usually quite narcissistic.
Hong Kong is a mecca in which thousands of 15 to 25-year-olds own a mobile phone. So many teenagers here use a mobile phone to take pictures, and one of the most commonly taken picture is a selfie. This show will explore the current trend of selfies among the teenagers in the modern society.
If you're with friends, then I would say you can take selfies everywhere, at the escalators, in the mall.
So it's not exactly the location that matters, it's more like the people.
I normally take selfies and I send it to my friends through Snapchat, or I post it on social media such as Facebook and Instagram.
Usually I don't do much with my selfies, they usually just stay in my phone, but they do come out occasionally on Facebook or whatever social media.
Now we have looked at the ways teenagers take selfies and what they do with it. But here's the thing, some teenagers don't like the attitudes of selfies. Moreover, many psychiatrists think that taking selfies is not normal. And now we're going to see what really drives the teenagers to take selfies.
There is a phenomenon known as a self-fulfilling prophecy where people kind of take part in this act in order to promote esteem and well-being. Another theory that you could talk about is the social identity theory, where you identify with peers. So if everybody else is doing it, then you'll do it. It's the way in which you become part of an in-group.
Well, I feel that selfies are a great way as if they're used as a confidence booster. But the biggest problem I feel is that people nowadays, for example, take a piece of scenery and cover the photo with 80% of their face, which I still don't understand.
Yeah, I really like taking selfies because it's easier to control what's happening in the picture rather than like a picture taken by friends or other people. So I could know like which angle looks nicer, how do I look nicer in one photo.
For me, taking selfies is a way of self-promotion. I think people that do have low self-esteem or do want to see themselves in a better light, so to speak, it's a way of just making them feel better.
I think it's usually quite narcissistic when people take lots of selfies.
Whether or not taking selfies is a mental illness, whether or not it's narcissistic, I think that it's very extreme to say that it's either. I think that it's a trend that people are following and taking part in, such as the ALS bucket challenge. A lot of people, unfortunately, didn't really know why they were doing it.
I do enjoy taking selfies because it's still part of life and every single photo is kind of a memory.
I feel like it's a waste of time when people take selfies all the time, when they're out with their friends or they're just out in general or eating food especially.
So yeah, I think as technology aids it and as many people do it, I mean, at least it's not as extreme as people doing plastic surgery. To conclude, I think that selfies are more of a social phenomena instead of an abnormality or something that can be scientifically diagnosed as a mental illness or narcissism.
We now know that there are many different reasons for taking selfies in this era. This trend has gotten to the point where it has become inevitable by most people. Whether or not this trend will settle down or grow in popularity is still a mystery we've yet to discover.